What's up, spectators? Welcome back. We need to save Maya, because she's on trial for being a witch. Also, Professor Layton is a gold statue, so pretty good. Pretty good situation to be in. So, we're in court. It's just about to begin. Let's go. Inquisitor Bottom, you may begin your opening statement. As you wish, my lord. As usual, let us commence this trial by first recounting the events, if it pleases you, Sir Blue Knight. As you wish, Inquisitor. I still can't get used to this terminology. This heinous crime occurred in the residence of the late Newton Belduke the Alchemist. Here is the sketched plan of his residence. This room, of a somewhat questionable nature, is the alchemist's study in which the incident took place. Hold on, let me take a look here. So, there's the room, there's the stairwell down, or... It's not stairwell. Stair down, but... okay, shut up. Okay. Desk, alright. How do you get in there from the other room? From outside? The only ones present at the moment of the crime were the accused and the victim. No one else. The witnesses who arrived at the scene seconds later have indicated where they found the accused and the victim. Very well. The sketch is accepted as evidence. Floor plan. Crime scene floor plan drawn to the touch details. Who is this court illustrator who keeps drawing these things for me? I'd never have the pleasure of meeting. The accused took Sir Layton's life with the most cruel of magic. A living man 1 second, a golden statue the next. Such wickedness. Magic that turns things into gold? Sure, why not? Several townspeople rushed to the room and paid witness to the horror of this magic. The accused has been captured and charged. Goodness, that is terrifying. Rumors have reached me that the victim was a most scintillating man. I'm not quite certain whether it was prior to or after. But incidentally, was this Sir Layton not the same hat maker who attended our previous trial? No, he wasn't a hat. Bizarre as it is. Sir Layton's profession and origin remain unknown. He was a stranger in this city, that is all we know. And you, sir, his acquaintance. You are an unusual presence in our city yourself. What's this have to do with anything? You judging me? Today's case certainly is peculiar. And that is not the last of the peculiarities. Peculiarities. Dear lord, peculiarities. My pecularities, my lord. Check out my pecs, my lord. The alchemist study has been the scene of another strange incident in the past. Ah, yes, I remember it as if it were yesterday. The mysterious death of Newton Belduke himself. Indeed. Regrettably, the only case of witchcraft still to remain unsolved in our fair city. The witch may have escaped her punishment back then. But perhaps today is the day on which both these mysterious crimes shall be solved. And just so you guys know, let's see, this comes out Monday. It's so close to getting my new microphone, and it should sound so much better. And since I do so much reading, I'm so excited! You guys should notice a huge difference, because it is a huge upgrade. Anyways, enough. What are you implying? Patience! You will know soon enough, Sir Suddenly Pale Blue Knight. How interesting. It seems that the Inquisition have something up their sleeve. Now, Inquisitor Bonham, you may begin. Thank you, my lord. The Inquisition summons the witnesses to this malicious crime of witchcraft. If only, the woodpecker said. The bark on the trees is as soft as the skies. If only I'd made it to the room sooner. Maybe I could have prevented all this from happening. I won't let Maya take the rap for this. I'll find every single crack in their testimony and prove it wasn't her. Welcome to the Witch's Court, honorable witnesses. Now let us hear your names and occupations. Oh, he got so fancy all of a sudden. What? How did he do it? I am known far and wide as a mere Punchenbog. I soon to be the new head of Punchenbog's retail organization, Pro.
Hang on!
He did so well for himself. Good for him. Wait a minute, witness. What's that, Blue Squire? You're that guy from the previous trial. Just what the heck's happened to you? You look like you've been on one of those ultimate makeover shows. He's the prettiest lady at the ball. Whatever do you mean? My name is Amir Punchenbog. I soon to be the head of Punchenbog's retail organization, Pro. What is the meaning of this, Inquisitor? I do not care to delve into this witness' personal affairs. Looks like he remembers him all too well. Witnesses, pray continue. Is that poison? Oh, this guy's... Miss Primstone. Oh, dearie, dearie me, it is I who usually ask the questions. I am, you see, but a humble teacher. Call me Miss Primstone. The children of Labyrinthia's primary school have the privilege of learning the truth about this world from me. An elementary school teacher. Good to know at least one witness seems sensible. I would sing, but I can't. He's probably gonna sing for like the whole damn trial, and I can't. I mean, just listen to that terrible tune. It sounds god awful. So I'm just gonna... I could go the other end of the spectrum and make him really boring. Nah, I'll just do regular voice. The winds carry my song, it's birdly, stringing along. Parrot and bard, ensemble avant-garde. God, terrible tune. My faithful muse here is Cracker the musical parrot. No one understands music like Cracker, aside from me naturally. Oh, that is adorable. At least it's not another goat. What a smart bird! He just imitated that teacher perfectly.
Oh! I'm Luke Triton, and I'm a backstabbing asshole! The Professor's apprentice!
Oh. This is interesting turn of events. Luke? Luke, but why? You insufferable, bratty... What are you doing there? Step down from there. Not for a place for children.
I made up my mind! I'm doing this for the Professor! A gentleman has to pursue the truth!
But Luke, that's where the Inquisition's witnesses stand.
I'll never forgive that witch!
A gentleman shouldn't glare at people as if he wants to hit them in the face. Oh my god, Luke, you're gonna feel like such a stupid idiot after this trial. And then, oh god, oh Luke, you're gonna get it. Your friend today can be your enemy tomorrow. Such is the hard reality of the battlefield. Witnesses, we will now hear your testimonies. Tell us all of this wicked incident which you have been unfortunate enough to witness. He's drinking poison. I like his style. I heard a scream and an incantation, and then when I entered the room, the victim was already all shiny. Well put. Mayhap something caused discord between erstwhile friends. Mr. Silcat had a knife at ready in his hand. Victim of magic, sparkly and done for. I heard the staff fall on the floor.
The Professor must have seen through Miss Maya's deception and confronted her right there face to face!
Good for you, Luke. I see, thank you all. However, one part of the testimony was somewhat confusing. You there, the singer. Singer, could you possibly mean me, Birdly the Bard, your excellence? Yes, that would be you, singer. The staff that you said sung about. Ooh, he's the witch! He is one manly witch. It is as you suspect, my lord, this very witch's scepter. What does the purple one do? There are 2 different magic gems attached, meaning the perpetrator could have used 2 types of magic. Yeah, it would seem so. This gem here enables the use of a gold transmutation spell. Goldor. That sounds so stupid. Goldor. Oh, that's why it sounded like she was saying Hodor. Right. Hodor. Just the word alone makes the tiny hairs on the back of my neck stand up. That's the one, all right. That's the dreadful incantation that I, a mere punch-in bog, I also heard. Oh, dear me. I have seen that scepter, so I have. Clank. Tips over the golden man. The scepter falls. Not the... Oh, that is such a terrible, like, siren sound. Oh, stop.
How dare she do that to the professor?
By the way, this witch's scepter was found on the floor near the victim. If you'll turn your attention to the sketched plans, it was located right here. A scepter dropped by the accused would naturally tumble to exactly that spot.
Objection!
Speculating asshole. Inquisitor Barnum, what you're saying amounts to nothing more than a baseless assumption. You are on edge today, Sir Blue Knight. Is it because your friend is on trial? Perhaps you had better cool yourself down. You tell me to cool down. You cool the fuck down. Well, anyway, the court accepts the scepter as evidence. Thank you, my lord. Yes, I forgot. The spell contains golden and purple magic. Yes. Okay. Hodor. The spell Hodor has been bookmarked in the Grand Grimoire. Good. Inquisitor Barnum, may I ask you something? What is it now, Sir Blue Knight? We know that one of the gems is for the spell Hodor. But what about the other one? A naive question. Naivete may be no hindrance to a baker who spends most of his time amidst bread, but it can be your undoing here in the court. Would a knight put a weapon in his enemy's hand? He's telling me to do my homework. Mr. Wright, I'll look for information about the magic gem in the Grand Grimoire. Thanks, that would be lovely. Just leave it to me. She seems very happy to help. The defender may interrogate the witnesses. And as you all know, for cross-examinations, I'd use my regular voice because it's hard for me to pay attention when I'm doing a ridiculous fake voice. I heard a scream and an incantation. And then when I entered the room, the victim was already all shiny. Why would there be a scream before an incantation? Unless he's saying it's simultaneous, I don't know.
Hold it!
And what is all this about exactly? What do you mean, Blue Squire? Your gaudy, colorful outfit. I mean, your attire was different last time, a little more modest. The Amir you knew back then is no more. I am a new man now, reborn into the higher echelons of society. Glug glug. What's he drinking? There's a skull and crossbones mark on that bottle. Must be some kind of hip, cool brand of something. Enough idle chatter. The witnesses heard a scream and an incantation, is that correct? That's right. It's just like what you said earlier, Inquisitor Barnum. It was the spell Hodor, and it was without doubt the voice of the accused that said it. However, it's rather peculiar. When I saw the accused and the victim together last time, they seemed to be on friendly terms. The next witness will dispel your doubts, my lord. Mayhap something caused discord between the erstwhile friends. Mr. Silcat had a knife at the ready in his hand. A knife? He never had a... No, his finger is pointing, and that's all... What?
Hold it!
Are you saying you think they quarreled? The other day, I saw you all together in this very court and you were evidently friends. Yeah, that's true, but what's that got to do with... Now everyone, listen carefully. No chatting in the back row. What I say now will be in the next exam. Miss Primstone's lesson number 5. Friendship leads to nothing but trouble. People who would not break up and part their ways in anger, they did not become friends in the first place. I thought that was going to be important, so I read it seriously, but she's just talking about a whole bunch of garbage. The kids in her class must grow up to be model citizens. Oh, dear me! What I saw in that room curdled the blood in my veins! Mr. Silcat was pointing that glittering knife ever so Ooh, who said that? How do I do that? How do I... The professor threatened Maya with the knife. But I heard the... What? How do you... Court record? No. I guess I... Oh, wait. Oh, is it a stylus thing? Oh, that is what it was. Okay.
Hang on!
Hang on! Is everything okay, Luke?
No, of course it's not okay! The professor was a true gentleman! And no gentleman will go around threatening people with knives!
I couldn't agree more. Silly boy! I saw your professor pointing a knife. Are you insinuating that I am a liar, you cheeky little whippersnapper?
The professor would never do that! You don't know him!
At least Luke's found someone else to antagonize. Mr. Wright, what is it? I think there was some important information in Miss Primstone's testimony. Really? Oh, I'm sorry. It's not my place to say things like that. Yeah, learn your place. I'm the lawyer Baker here. I didn't notice anything. What could that be? What was Spilla about to say? Speak out, woman! Why don't you tell us all what you've noticed? Oh, is that okay? It's just something I'd like to ask Miss Primstone about. Well, just go ahead and ask her. Excuse me, Miss Primstone. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Oh, it's you, Mr. Spilla Cantabella!
Miss Primstone, did you actually see the knife that Mr. Layton was holding?
I did, as a matter of fact, yes! I remember that glinting blade very well. A most frightening sight it was, too!
And you saw that from the door, didn't you? Now, if we look at the sketch. When the incident took place, Mr. Layton must have been facing this way, correct? That must have been the case, otherwise the witness would not have been able to see it. Well, that's all I want to ask. The more information we have, the better, right? The direction the professor was facing, that could be important. Obviously, because he wasn't pointing the knife at her. Of course, I still don't think he was holding a knife, but okay. This information about floor plan details. I know exactly where to press the statement. Not at all, Espella. We were able to get some more info, which may just come in handy. You think so?
Have some self-esteem, woman!
You just saved the case. The next witness shall continue with the testosterone. No. Oh God, shut up. Because I've got some things to present. Where is it? Yes.
Objection!
Oh no, did I get it wrong? No. Why? You just said to present it there. Maybe I present it later. Oh, damn it. No. Oh. The trial just started. I can't afford to make mistakes now. All right. Victim of magic, sparkly and done for. Heard the staff fall on the floor.
Hold it!
Would you mind describing what you saw without singing it, asshole? As you wish, my musically impaired friend. There's no knife, see? Simply put, when I entered the room, the victim was worth his weight in gold, for obvious reasons. He tipped over and fell heavily onto the floor. The room became drearily silent. And then, I heard that scepter tumbling across the floor. Dearie, dearie me! Oh, dearie, dearie! Oh!
Hang on!
May I ask you something, Miss Brimstone? Dearie, dearie me! Oh, dearie, dearie! Oh, dearie, dearie, my dear, oh, dearie! Do not frighten me so. I feel like a schoolgirl caught napping during class. Miss Primstone, did you see the witch's scepter at the crime scene? Well, about that, I must confess I do not clearly recall. You don't remember? When I went into the room, the golden man fell down and made quite the ruckus. That is why I did not notice the scepter being dropped. So you didn't see it after all. But I am certain that witch girl had it. She must have been hiding it behind her back.
Objection!
Please don't assume Maya is a witch just because she's been accused. Miss Primstone is certainly quick to make assumptions. I see. Now we would like to hear the next witness's testimony. And it's been about 20 minutes, so I'm going to end this video here. So stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!